Good morning, fellow citizens. It is the need of the hour today to discuss a very important and sensitive issue in our lives, the tendency of some people to commit suicide. Sir, why do people commit suicide?
Good morning to all. Absolutely right. The issue is very serious, and many people have tendency to escape from the situation. There are three types of situation in life. One is a normal situation, second is a serious than normal, and third is extremely challenging situation. When the situations are extremely challenging, people some people have tendency to run away from the situation, but how long they can run away from the situation? Situation will continue to appear and again, and then this thing comes, then they have a tendency to run away from their life. So it's a very extremely unfortunate. I will explain this with an example. A person regularly goes to office by his bus. One day he is in time, bus is in time, and he is able to go to office in time. So it's a normal situation, desired result is achieved. Second day he goes and he finds a friend coming in car, he sits in the car, reaches office in time very comfortably, so better than desired result has come. Third day he goes, he misses the bus, so lower than desired result has come. Fourth day he goes and he meets with an accident, so opposite to desired results will come. In life, all these four results are always possible. Whatever action we do, whatever is our desired result, we have to be ready for all these four results. If we are ready for the worst result, opposite of what is desired, then nothing will happen to us. But if you always feel we have to be around the desired result, something more than that or something less than that, then we are not able to digest opposite to desired result. So tendency to run away from the situation, and finally to tendency to run away from life. So we have to prepare ourselves to digest every situation, every result possible. Basically, it's a problem of emotional immaturity. As we grow in life with age, we do not grow emotionally. Physical growth is very natural, not much efforts are required, but for emotional growth, serious efforts are required. Analysis, practice has to be there, everything has to be analyzed. We have practice of reading, interaction, listening the lectures from wise people, and preparing our mind for the worst situation. We have to read the case studies that people face the worst situation in their lives, but still they did not buck, they did not move, they faced them, and then finally they won. So this type of mindset has to be prepared in advance. If that is prepared, no suicide will take place.
What can be done to prepare them against the tendency?
So as I said, emotional maturity is the only solution. Emotional maturity prerequisites some spiritual exposure. Some spiritual exposure prepares our mind that leave everything on God or Almighty. कुछ भी होगा, He will do better in the long run. Short term में कुछ भी है, long term में हमको कोई problem नहीं आएगा. This is a spiritual. In India, when I was very young, I found many neighbors in my neighborhood. They were facing very severe, dire condition in the life, but they had so much faith in the God that भगवान ने किया ठीक है, आज भगवान ने किया I accept. Tomorrow he will do good. So this type of Shraddha in Bhagwan, in Almighty, is very prerequisite for preparing our mind for emotional maturity. Second thing, any challenging situation, we have to be ready. क्या होगा worst? What can be worst happen? Worst happen is death. Death is very natural. Lakhs of people die every day. So what worst can happen to me? Death. If death is the worst thing which can happen to me, I am prepared for that. What worse can happen? Nothing can happen. So I am preparing myself for every situation. I am preparing my mind emotionally for every situation. That means I am emotionally mature and I will never commit suicide. I will be pragmatic. So this is the way.
So right, sir. This trend we have seen is moreover widespread among the students, and we need to guide our youngsters to be with the mind with a strong mindset.
Yeah, extremely serious and unfortunate, Young generation is the future of our country. And Swami Vivekananda ji wrote so many books to inspire the books. He gave so many lectures to inspire them. What are you doing? Get up! Get up and face the situation of life. But youngsters, exam pressure. If there is some चैलेंजिंग सिचुएशन, घर से सहकार नहीं मिल रहा है, फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर, they come under pressure. And under pressure means everything worst happen because they have not prepared their mind to face any challenging situation. And normally they don't face any challenging situation. Situations are very small level situation, just like missing the bus. That type of situation is considered serious for the students because they have not prepared their mind. Parents are also to be blamed because it is responsibility of parents when the child are very young to prepare them for any situation, not to give whatever they demand. If you start giving them whatever they demand, they have a tendency imprint in the mind. Whatever I desire, I should get. And when they do not get, they get absolutely disturbed. This disturbance is the beginning of escapism. And escapism from the situation is only a temporary. So ultimately they escape from the life. So parents have an important role to play. Whatever child demands, they have to form a habit to say no. They have to accept children. No. Parents have so no means no. Whatever I desire, I will not get. I get only something because life is like that. We only get something out of what we desire. We don't get everything. So from young age, if that habit is formed, with the help of parents, that helps. But suppose that is not formed, it is the responsibility of young generation, their mentors, their teachers, their professor, to see that they get proper guidance. And in today, these days, schools and colleges, counselors are also there. So we have to do counseling of the student, that we have to prepare ourselves for the worst situation. If I am ready for the worst, nothing will happen to me. I will be able to digest. And what happens? There is nothing like a failure. Suppose I get opposite to what I desire, it's a temporary situation. I will get disturbed. I will work hard again and I will improve. I have a possibility that I go improving day by day and ultimately what I achieve better than what I desire. So those people who always are ready to face any result of their action, ultimately they achieve Himalayan feats. But that tendency, that preparedness, that emotional maturity is must. And for that, whatever is required to be done is to be done.
Thank you, sir.